What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. Today's video is going to be really crappy, and I say that in the greatest way I possibly can, because this video is about dung, doo-doo, crap, muck, excrement, feces, manure, or dirt, or droppings, however you want to call it. This is going to be one icky video. Have you ever noticed that your character, your exile, doesn't actually ever wash their hands? After all the dung handling we're going to do today, you're probably going to want to go and take a bath in the river just to get all that dung off. Now that I'm done goofing off, I got a question on one of my videos about dung. It says, speaking of dung from animals in the pen, what is it used for? All possible uses for it. Please, anyone, I'm making dung for a few months now, and I don't know what it's for. So, it's for composting. I have 4 different compost bins set up. 2 of these are going to be for any map. The first 2, the last 2 are going to be Isle of Sipta only, because there's an ingredient that you add to it that you can only get on the Isle of Sipta. So let's look at the first recipe. I have 100 dung in here. Now, in order to produce 1 compost, you need 10 dung and 5 plant fibers. So if we do 100 dung and 50 plant fiber, we'll produce 10 compost. If we move over to the second one here, you can see I have compost and dung, 10 compost, 100 dung, and 20 raw ash. And if we press play there, that is going to produce 5 potent compost. Now, this is one of the recipes that you can only do on the Isle of Sipta. And you do need the light of Krelland? I don't know how exactly you say that, but you need this, and you get it from the big boss at the summoning pools. But if we put some plant fiber in there, you can see it does produce compost. Now, as you can see, this light does have an expire timer, so if you're not using it, put it in a preservation box and only put it in your compost heap when you need it. Moving down to our last one here, it's basically the exact same recipe as our other potent compost recipe, but for this one we have the light in there, and if we plug that in there, you can see it is making 5 potent compost as well. So after killing more of these guys than I ever would want to fight, I'm at right around 30 right now. It did finally drop in the inventory of one of these enemies, so it is not something that you get from harvesting them. It does drop in their inventory. And you can see it has an enormous expire timer. That's because the expire timer is going to go down when you put it in the compost heap. So you can get one of these and probably make it last a very long time. Out of the 30 or so that I killed, I was able to acquire 2 of the lights. Now you guys let me know in the comment section below, did you know about these recipes, or is this new information for you? I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next, and I'll meet you over there.